Hi, this is Resilient Ken Lau. Now, yesterday I have the consulting session with an HR executive. It took me an hour, and I used some of the coaching technique I acquired recently to ask and found out something. One of the things that very interesting is that she actually can what do you call that? She can actually download a, a report from the payroll system, and it looks like this. So uh, when I asked, "What do you do with this data?" and then she began to show me other things, and all these are good. So I say, allow me to share you with another feature that is called KPI, traffic light. And what's a better way to show than to better way to teach than to show the result, right? So I show her this one. Okay, so how do we start with this thing, right? I've been talking about this thing for the past few days on how to do the KPI, so you can follow that. And my past video right now, I is the contrast is actually like this, right? You need to have any of this payroll data. It is very crucial for you to learn how to turn it into something that is at a glance, right? The management can decide what needs to take, right? What is the most important one? So all these skills is actually something I taught in the for this M Bank, right? I taught them 18 of the managers to design a visual report, right? So this is part of their requirements, right? Uh, but the manager, many of them don't know why uh, what is called a visual report, right? It's okay, right? In this era, it's okay to say I don't know, right? I don't know this, I don't know that one. I also don't know. I also don't know this thing. I also don't know what is strategic HR. I don't know. But what's separate people who say I don't know to people who I don't know then I know is that they humble themselves and they learn it. So and then do a research, right? So I do the same technique, right? So this era is about learning. This era is about learning, right? I say because we are living in a very volatile world, right? Is that we are in a U.S. workforce already predict that in 2017 there are the non-freelancers like this, but as the time goes, right, it shifted the 2027 in just 10 years time, it will come to a point like this, and then the freelancer who started at 2017, right, as 57 million, right, it will grow to 86 million. So there's a divergence, right? Those people who work here, who work as freelancer, right, either by force or choose to be, right, they are here, and this will be a non-freelancer. So what's the difference between this thing, right? Is that uh, are you doing something strategic or you're doing something manual? Such as I'm saying that if you are doing something strategic, you design a strategic dashboard, a visual report. If you're doing something that is what you call day-to-day work, is that your boss asks you to download, you download. Your boss asks you to design, to have the time to a filter, you filter. And your boss didn't ask you to do anything, you didn't do anything. So that used to work in many years ago. But today we live in a very different world. We live in a very fast moving world, right? Today a company may might not well known at all, but all of a sudden it can grow, boom, grow up. a skyrocket success. And the same thing is vice versa, is that today a company that go very that is very large, right? But then all of a sudden the e-commerce took over them, and all the fashion industry is in disaster, right? You can see that Uniqlo already choose to close down their company, their the outlets. There are many, you can look at that, right? There are many fashion stores, right, closed down in the shopping mall, right? So, and the one who grow very fast, Fashion Valley, very fast, right? It's the Intel company. So you can see that the internet has changed the entire world, right? Anything you do, anything that you do, right, it cannot be last forever. Even whatever I share with you, right, I'm not sure, right, even in 5 years time, will it be still useful, right, or something else has already take place. But what I know is that there's one key factors that can make you stand out, is that is what I share on my LinkedIn. Okay, on my LinkedIn, is that you must teach what you know in the company on LinkedIn. That is not an option, right? Anytime your company are not doing well, they will retrench you. Anytime your company doing extremely well, they will find someone who is more competent than you, and because you are just doing something that is very routine, right? It's like copy it down. But if you have if they find another talents on LinkedIn that can design something like that, and you refuse not to learn, right? Then I tell you what, your job is going to be replaced by another more talented, learnable talents, right? There's a pool of fresh grad who can demonstrate this thing. You, even though you have years of experience years of working experience downloading payroll system report, right? But that doesn't mean that you will not be replaced. You will be replaced, right? As much as me, right? So what can you do is that take whatever you have, count your blessing, share that on LinkedIn, on Facebook. But the best platform that I know is LinkedIn, because the platform that is designed for professional, right? And share about it, teach about it. Not that you want to find, not that you don't have a job, right? So you need to raise a white flag. It's that you prepare for a volatile job market, right? You need to start to give, right? Just as my friend here, Shamila Devi, right? She has a great job, right? She is a talent acquisition specialist with Hitachi, right? So you can find out more about her. See, it's right there, Hitachi, right? So does it stop her from sharing her knowledge, or is she need to is she want to keep her talent? No, she use it to help those who have problem to find job, the fresh grade, and she team up with Malaysia Indian Youth Council. So these are very strategic move, right, that Shamila has demonstrated to you. So what I'm saying is that your second strategy is to adapt to this ever-changing environment, is to give, right? You must write article that is compelling, that is education, right? So here is this. You can say that what are the skills that you need to be in the strategic HR, what is the need to be in the strategic business development. What you don't talk about your company's private and confidential data, right? But you can talk about how do you help, what are the skills that you apply, what are the new skills you learn, right, that you can use it. Okay, so well, in fact, I want to add one more, right? There is let me just edit it, yeah. So it's very fast and very simple, but you need to share. So it's like there are two more skills that is needed. Is that It's called digital marketing. It's not just because that you want to sell some food, some fashions on the social media. Therefore, you want to learn digital marketing. It's more than that, and also coaching skill, perhaps training skill. Okay. Oh yeah, problem solving skill. Oh, perhaps you want to think like a boss. Think like a boss. Okay, so all these skills will keep you in the hot, in demand in the job market. It's just the difference that whether you are working as a freelance or non-freelancer, but anyway, you are still in the job market unless you are 70 years old, 80 years old, right? Yes, you come to a point that you no longer can work. Right? In the future, right, people will work until 70 years old, and they work happily because they are shifting from non-freelancer to freelancer. So as you can see, the age is growing, right? So at this time, for myself, right, I'm in my 30 plus, 40 plus, right? So in 10 years time, I'll grow into 50 plus, 55 plus, right? So I'm now joining freelancer, and what I'm doing now is about branding, right? It's about branding. Okay, you need to start branding now, not any further, now. Okay, so thank you very much. This is Strategic HR Move, right? Start branding. I wish you all the best. God bless you. Jesus love you.